Morning again. So, guys, just a quick reminder, the 7-day social media challenge kicks off today at noon. bit.ly/7-day show up. Make sure you're in the building. bit.ly/7-day show up. So, guys, welcome to the Build Your Online Business morning show, right? And what that looks like is a group of dedicated women here every day to help you get the motivation, inspiration, and strategies you need to build your online business. So today, our question is, what would you do for, no, I'm just playing. What would you do if, what would you do with $1 million? And let me tell you why I asked, what would you do with $1 million? You got to always have a plan for your money, right? Type that in. I need a plan for my money. When you don't have a written plan for your money, you tend to become complacent. Mm-hmm. When you don't have a written plan for your money, you tend to become distant. You tend to settle. Type that in. I need a plan for my money. When you don't have a plan for your money, you're not telling God that I expect you to bless me with millions. When you start to write down things, he said, write the vision and make it plain. What would you do if $1 million walked through your door tomorrow, over the next 6 months, over the next year? It's happened before. It's happened to me. When you don't have a plan for that money, you can't keep that money. When you don't have a plan for that money, you get that money away. When you don't have a plan for the money, you squander that money. When you don't have a plan for that money, you'll look up and not even know where that money went. So that's what we're going to be providing to you guys this week during the I Wish Telesummit. This virtual summit is all about helping you understand what you really want. When was the last time you sat still and quantified what it is that you really want? bit.ly/I Wish Summit 2020. I Wish Summit 2020 kicks off on the 15th. Our Valentine's gift to you. Don't just sign up. Invite your girlfriends to sign up. Have some watch parties. Talk to them about what you learned, because you only get to come this way but once. So while you sitting up there making everybody else's wishes come true, who's going to make your wishes come true? And I can tell you the answer. The answer is, if not you, then nobody. But God already said, I'll give you the desires of your heart. But if you don't open yourself up to receive them, you can't have them. So bit.ly/I Wish Summit 2020. But you got to have a plan for your money. You got to have a plan for your money before it gets here. So let me hear somebody in the chat. What would you do with $1 million? I heard a lot of people say, oh, I would tithe. I would do this and do that. I saw very few people say, I would invest that money back in my business to make $2 million.
Yeah. They said they would put it in the bank.
Baby, let's talk about that.
You tell the truth about it.
The last thing you want to do with $1 million is put it back in the bank.
Okay.
For it to be $1.2 million in 30 years. I'm serious. That's how long it's going to take you to make interest on that money. So what would you do with $1 million? You got to have a plan for your money. That means, how much are you going to bless your family with? How much are you going to put up for later? How much are you going to put in your retirement fund? And how much are you going to invest back into your business? It makes a difference. And it makes a big difference. I think a lot of times we so busy trying to bless people off of our first fruits.
Wow, come on now.
D. Morris said, and invest and get the hell out of here.
You know, I talked about that this morning. For those of you who are walking that tightrope
Mm-hmm.
of a side hustle
Mm-hmm.
and a job, and what that's the equivalent of a man having a side piece and a wife.
Oh,
He can't do now one of them justice. And it ain't gonna be so long until he get caught up. And they're gonna make him choose
mm-hmm.
between one of the others. Because to be honest, jobs really don't like you to have side hustles.
Mm-mm.
You know, some
They
of them
don't, and they'll put it in their contract, but
Yeah.
I think in some states they really can't.
Yeah.
And like Texas is a right to work state. Meaning I got a right to do whatever I gotta do
mm-hmm.
to feed my family. Hey, good morning, Benita. So you've got to ask yourself, not only what would I do with $1 million, but what am I even doing with the money that I have now? And if it's not enough, what do I do about that? Understanding we don't have to sit and settle for what we have. Jamie, Chanel, y'all can, Berlin, what you say?
You know, I'm looking at what D. Morris said. She said, "Oh, I'm cheating on my purpose."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like you have a double mind. You know, the Bible say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
All of them.
And everything you do, it's crazy to think that that one little split in your mind confuses your hands. I don't know if I should be working over here. I don't know if I should be doing this. It
And
splits the
sometimes it'll make you
anointing.
sometimes it'll make you not do nothing.
Yeah.
Confusion. And see, that's the enemy. He comes to sow seed of
Mhm.
confusion.
Right. So you won't do anything.
Mm.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If you can answer the question, what would I do with $1 million? The next question is, why is that not your goal? Why is it not your goal to go out and sow enough seed? And you know, I'm one of those people that I firmly believe any and everybody has the capacity to become a millionaire. We have the blessings to become a millionaire. We have the gifts and talents to become a millionaire, but are wrong. Are we willing to do what's required?
Because we have the permission from the Most High to be millionaires.
Oh, we
We don't
that
give
first.
ourselves permission.
We got that first. One thing I tell you, when we did that Dominion prayer journal, and I had to research all that scripture on dominion, it made me realize that he gave us dominion and never rescinded it. He never took the dominion back.
Mm-hmm.
That means as long as we use what he gave us, because he also gave us free will. So that means we must choose to accept the gospel. We must choose to accept the abundance. We must choose to accept that way of life. And if we choose not to, we choose to go to a job. And we've got to stop acting like jobs are the end all be all. I saw somebody yesterday saying they were talking about a store closing and said, I want to pray for all the employees. Well, as an employee, we have to know that a store closing is a possibility. We have to know that at any point they can wake up and for any reason shutter those doors. So if you're not working on your purpose, your gifts, your talents, and it's hard. Somebody type in, it's hard.
It's hard.
I've never seen so many people that think this is easy and they want to get frustrated when it don't work out in the first 5 minutes and they want to quit on coaching because it's hard.
It's hard.
You cannot compare my 8 years of 7 day. I can't remember when I didn't work 7 days a week. You want to catch up with me? You better clock your ass in 7 days a week.
Right.
Because you won't catch me otherwise. You want to catch me? You better get up early because you won't catch me otherwise. You want to catch me? You better stay up late. You better get up in the middle of the night when you're going to pee and stop by this computer and log in a few minutes. That's the only way. So you want to compare yourself to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they see all the behind the scenes work
All the
that
books
goes
you read.
into the money.
Yeah.
So at some point you got to say to yourself, if you want my money, you got to be willing to do the work. And no one, I don't care how gifted you are, how talented you are, you is kind, you is smart, and you is impulsive. I don't care.
You is.
No one is exonerated
Yeah.
from the work.
From the work. Come on, coach.
When you talk about how your money looks, your money is in direct correlation with how you show up. The more you show up, the more your money shows up. This shit ain't no riddle. This ain't no joker, riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? It's not. Are you up there laughing, Paul? It's just not a joke. You do work, you get paid.
Yeah.
You do work, you get paid. It is the same equation that you use at a job. If you don't go to work at a job, what happens? Somebody tell me, anybody. If you don't go to work at a job, tell me what happens.
You don't get paid.
You don't get paid for
You
them
don't
hours.
work, you no check.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same as an entrepreneur. So let's talk about what work. Making copies ain't work, bro. If it's not something that immediately leads to money, it's not work. So all that extracurricular stuff you do to say that you got a business, if it's not raking in cash, that's not work. As busy work, that's light work.
Mm-hmm.
That's an accessory. That's not work. So when you start showing up, so let's talk about the things that will get you paid. Good morning, Shannon. When you show up and talk to clients on the phone, write these down. That's another thing. Y'all be in my face, steady broke. I told my mentees, y'all can get off from around me with that broke shit. Listen, if I'm speaking money in your face every day, you can do two things. You can show up, you can do three things. Show up, write it down, and execute.
That part.
Let's talk about the things that make you money. Talking to potential clients on the phone makes you money. Going live with an offer makes you money. Hosting events where people pay at the door makes you money. Having books for sale, good morning, Carolyn, makes you money. A photo shoot don't necessarily make you no money unless like what we're doing right now. I'm doing Facebook ads today.
Yeah.
I'm about to announce how I'm going to start filming Facebook ads for you. How many of you guys would like to come to Miami, Dallas, Houston, Puerto Rico, Vegas, and let
Puerto
me and
Rico.
my team
Hold on.
tell you what to say, tell you what to wear, film your Facebook ad campaign, set your campaign up, and let it run for you. A Facebook ads campaign running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is money.
Make me want to do the dance.
So when it's all said and done, you've got to know what's making you money and do those things first. Some of you guys are procrastinating on the things that will get you paid. Stop doing random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What you call it, Coach? Piddling.
That's what I call piddling. And that's one of the reasons that your revenue is not where, if you're not bottom line revenue focused 90% of the time, 90% of what you're doing should be generating revenue. And a lot of that comes down to some of y'all don't have teams. But even without a team, even without the automation, even without the technology, do the things that are going to make you money, and soon you'll have the team, you'll have the technology, you'll have the automation.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people I made my first $100,000 without a website.
Ooh.
While you looking for logos,
Branding.
I'm looking for a client.
Yeah.
While you looking for an autoresponder, I'm looking for a PayPal link. While you waiting on a graphic, I'm waiting on my grip. We've probably processed $40,000 and $50,000 manually this month. Manually. We're gonna invoice you. We gonna send you a link. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you can't deny, making money is making money. The bank don't give a damn how I got there.
We don't either.
And I don't.
I don't care. I'll call you.
We take payments over the phone. Hello.
Yep.
We do it all. So
Yep.
while you worried about it being cute, I'm worried about it being cashed out.
Hello. Ooh, that's a good quote. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
I'm serious. I want you all to do me a favor today. You promise, somebody put promise in the chat. I want you to, because I'm going to be doing the same thing. I told it to Chanel last night. I said, you know what? We got to get campaign focused. We got to get campaign focused. I took a minute, focused on launching my new brand, but we got to get campaign focused.
Right, Patricia?
And so what I want you to do today is I want you to really look at your business money and ask yourself, am I happy with what I'm making? And if your answer is no, all you got to do is get focused on the bottom line. My team meeting for the rest of the week. I got one question that will turn you into a millionaire. Anybody want to know? I really need to charge them at least $5 to answer this question.
I don't know. What's your cash app? I'll send you $5.
Yeah.
What's your cash app? I already know. You got like 5 of them.
It is one question.
I want to know.
You ask yourself this question every single day.
Let me
You
break.
have no way to avoid becoming a millionaire. That one question is what's for sale. When you wake up in the morning, you need to ask yourself, what's for sale? And if the answer is nothing, dagnabbit, by the time lunch comes, Before you bite into your croute de monsieur and tomato soup, you need to ask yourself again, what's for sale? And when the sun sets, before the sun goes down, you need to ask yourself, what's for sale? And when you rubbing your feet together, about to get in your bed, say your prayers, and put powders in your sheets, and lay down before you close your eyes, you need to ask yourself, what's for sale in the morning? That one question, if you ask yourself that every single quadrant of every single day, that one question will right side you. That one question will make you hire a coach, because you can't come back too many days and say nothing. That one question will make you get on the phone with me, because you can't come back too many days and say nothing. If you saying the same thing every day and you ain't got nothing but a $20 book for sale, and you know it's gonna take you 50,000 books to leave your $100,000 a year job, it will make you devote some of that money to getting some professional help. When you ask yourself what's for sale, and you have things for sale and you're not selling them, it will make you hire a coach. It will make you show up and do a Facebook ads video shoot with me. When you ask yourself what's for sale, and there is no money being deposited into your account because you don't know how to get people on the phone, it will make you do something different. Ask yourself today, ask yourself all day, what's for sale?
Yes.
Because you are, after all, an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And as long as you are an entrepreneur, you should be maneuvering money into your bank account.
Oh, Coach, I can't even spell that, but that's good.
I'm just being honest. So guys, if you haven't already signed up for the I Wish Summit, and I know that's hard for some people to hear, because some of y'all don't have nothing for sale. Some of you don't have anything for sale, and it's okay. We can create something. Get on the phone with me. But listen to me, if you didn't make 7 figures last year, you need to be getting with me and my team. I got a 7-figure business assessment that we do over the phone. I'm gonna be announcing that next week. If you didn't make 7 figures last year, stop lying to yourself about your ability to be able to do it without help. And I don't mean make, because some of y'all may make 7 and only bring home 150,000 because you got $1 million worth of overhead. That's not the type of money I'm talking about. I know somebody made 8 million last year and only brought home 800,000, so she's still in the 7-figure club. I hope I'm helping somebody this morning. Put your pride on a table and get some help. Stop acting like your revenue situation is gonna fix itself. It's not.
You know, Coach, you said, you know, it's hard to hear this morning, but you know what? That's not really hard to hear the truth. What's hard is not knowing how to get out of broke, not knowing how to get out of stuck. That's hard. Hard sitting
and even not knowing how to get out of plateau.
Not knowing how
to plateaued at a couple $100,000, $250,000. I'm not saying that's chump change or that's bad money. But if you're doing that same couple $100,000 every year, year over year, you need some help. There are those of us who are making more.
Yeah.
And who got strategies to make more and get you more leads and get you in front of more people. You just got to make that decision. You got to make that decision that I'm not only capable of more, that I'm willing to invest in having more.
Yeah.
It makes a big, big difference, guys. So guys, the I Wish Summit, our Valentine's gift to all of our wishners, not our listeners, our wishners. bit.ly/I Wish Summit 2020. Not only do we need you to register, we need you to bring your girlfriends. I'm telling you, we about to do it, y'all.
Yeah.
We about to do it big. You don't want to miss a thing. If you don't register, you don't get the replays. You don't get the schedule. But it's about to go down.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
How
I'm
many of
super
you, when you were a
excited.
kid, used to say, I wish I had $1 million. I wish I had a big mansion. I wish I was a this and that. How many of you had wishes at little
And I
kids?
heard some people's feelings this morning, but I'm not trying to.
Uh-oh.
Back when we was cheering,
Uh-huh.
if we said, I wish I had a tree house, we went and built one. If we said, I wish I had some pie, we went and made one, even if it was out of mud. And we said, I wish I had some jewelry, we went and made them out of dandelions. We said, I wish I had a necklace, we went and got some clovers and tied them together. We took more action when we was kids.
When we were kids, yeah.
Than we do as adults. Like you said, Jamie, yesterday, there's a concrete difference between wish and do.
Yeah.
My granny used to say, wish in one hand and poop in the other, and see which one fill up the fastest. He didn't lie.
That was great. But
So
you know where I was going with that, Coach, is that as kids, we always wished. And then as adults, we stopped dreaming.
Yeah.
At what point in the middle did we stop and lose that tenacity to live?
I'm going to tell you what it is. As women, I'm going to talk for me.
Right.
Y'all fill in your own blanks. As women, we do get beat down, run over, abused, talked too crazy, treated bad, left for riding. And over time, we become convinced that we're not worthy. And unless you have somebody around you consistently convincing you that you are, it ain't long you can hear it, y'all, and not start to believe it.
Right.
Or you're so busy packing around everybody else's wishes and making their wishes and dreams come true, you don't have time for your own.
That's part of that inadequacy too. You know, I'm not adequate, but I'm gonna help my child. I'm not adequate, but I'm gonna help my best friend. I'm not adequate, but I'm gonna help First Lady. I'm not adequate, but I'm gonna help, my boss. I'm not adequate. What made all these other people adequate? I don't know, but I'm not adequate. So until we work on our self-worth, we're going to continue to have those feelings that everybody else's purpose weighs more and everybody else's purpose is worth more. And people tell me all the time, but Coach, you know what you're doing. It was times I didn't and times I stood up. But you figure it out. So guys, we're gonna get out of here because I gotta get these campaigns off the ground today.
Coach,
Lord have mercy.
Fabulous, honey. Them eyes are popping.
So guys, don't forget the social media 7-day challenge starts today at noon. bit.ly/7dayshow-up. And we got a special Instagram word for you today, DePaul and I.
Hi.
At 1 p.m. only.
Hey,
You
dog.
look like a star, but only on camera.
Hey, Joe.
Only on camera.
Whoa.
Only on camera.
Yeah.
So only on Instagram, wealth_speaker today at 1 p.m. So if you're not following me on the gram, you might want to head on over there because we got some hot stuff in the oven. But guys, we will see. Super hot, but we'll see you guys later. Don't forget, bit.ly/7dayshow-up, and the I Wish Summit kicks off on the 15th. Make sure you're registered, bit.ly/I Wish Summit 2020. See you guys there.